Welcome back. Looks like there's a new Earth-sized exoplanet that was spotted about 72 light years away. This is not the one I covered earlier. That's half the distance. Probably in a different direction. Anyways, an international team of researchers searching for transiting exoplanets has made its latest discovery, an Earth-sized body just 72 light years away from us. K2415b as a newly discovered world has been named, orbits the nearby the red dwarf star K2415. Researchers identified the exoplanet in the data of NASA's now defunct Kepler Space Telescope. Its secondary mission, K2, and its successor, the Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite, so TESS. While K2415b is not the closest known exoplanet to Earth, it is, in a cosmic scale, one of our close neighbors, and it's a particularly intriguing exoplanet for astronomers to study. The K2415 system is unique in that K2415 is one of the coolest or lowest mass stars known to host an exoplanet. Teruyuki Hirano of the Graduate University for Advanced Studies, or Sokendai in Japan, lead author on the paper about the discovery, told Space. In fact, there are only 4 stars cooler than K2415 that are known to host at least one exoplanet, including the famous TRAPPIST-1, which has 7 known exoplanets. One motivation for investigating the planets around such low-mass stars is to understand and clarify whether those planets form and evolve just like the planets around solar-type stars, said Hirano. Solar-type stars are stars akin to our Sun. Red dwarfs, known as M dwarfs, are, on the other hand, far much cooler and much smaller. K2415 is thought to have a surface temperature of about 5,250 degrees Fahrenheit, or 2,900 degrees Celsius, compared to our Sun's 9,900 degree Fahrenheit, or 5,480 degree Celsius, and a diameter of 2/10 compared to the Sun, and just 0.16 times that of the Sun in terms of mass. Ultimately, the more exoplanets we discover and the more we learn about their star systems, the higher the chance we will find more potentially habitable exoplanets. K2415b is not in the habitable zone of its star, or the distance from a star at which liquid water can exist on a world's surface. The exoplanet is extremely close to K2415, so close that it only takes 4 Earth days to complete an orbit. But there is a possibility that there's another planet lurking in the system that sits inside the habitable zone, said Hirano. Hopes to study K2415b further, determining its mass and internal structure. Preliminary estimates peg the exoplanet as about 3 times more massive than Earth, despite having a radius just 1.015 times that of Earth, which means it's dense. So that means it's going to have a strong gravity. He also wants to turn to the orbit and architecture of the system at large. So far, only one transiting planet was found in the system, but this does not necessarily mean that the system is a single one. He said further radio velocity observations, as well as photometric monitoring, will be able to constrain the presence of outer planets in the system. A paper on the term's research has been accepted for publication in the Astronomical Journal and is currently available on the preprint server AR14, I want to say. So, with that, link will be in the description box below, and that's really about it. I'll tap on the comments, but there's probably gonna be some weird stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, a lot of weird comments. But yeah, that's about it. Stay safe out there. See you in the next video. Bye.